5th of May 2025, Crazy Market Talk with KEL. Wow, finally I get this thing going. It's so difficult over here in China right here, right now. But still committed to do this. I want you guys to profit from the market. And I can tell you that today will be a good day for trading. But before that itself, make sure disclaimer apply as usual. Remember to make your risk management. Yep. Okay, so let's go into the market right now. Oops, sorry. Where do you go? Mhm. Okay. Having some trouble here as usual. Over here with only single screen. Okay, let's look at the gold for this morning. This gold today. Now, gold this morning opened at 32.40, and the MLP was 32.39. So it was 1 point away from the MLP. So this morning, once the market goes above OP, it was a very strong buy signal immediately. And I told you guys the first resistance that it has to break will be the short-term MA, which is the 32.47. And once that breaks above it, right, you can see the gold just shoot up. And one thing to note today, gold is a DJDD setup. Yeah. So of course, some people ask me, Kel, but the KSI was red in color, the KCX was blue in color. So do we actually buy? And the answer is yes, guys. Always, we follow the OP rule first. Then look at the KSI, the KCX to think and consider. If the KSI, KCX are with you, then if the normal contract size, your calculated number, full size go in and you buy. And then profit wise, you try to stretch a profit as much as possible. Now, but if the KSI and the KCX happen to be going against you, then yes, the lot size just reduce after you calculate it. And then when you see profit, every technical point, take profit. Okay. So because today is the RKSI red and KCX blue, so we have to take profit along the way. So now already gold has already moved a bit, right? So I just share with you what you're supposed to do today on the 5-minute chart. Let's go. Okay. Okay, so first of all, the first 5 minute, 10 minute, the first 30 minutes, we don't trade for gold. I already said that many times. Don't trade gold the first 30 minutes, the first hour, especially on the Monday if it's possible. But only like when you come to Tuesday and to Thursday, to Tuesday to Friday, we do it like about 9 a.m. All right. For Monday, the first hour, don't touch it really needed. Yeah. Okay, so what happened now is that you have a diamond over here, and that was where you need to draw a line across it like this, and straight away you will buy here. Yes, you will buy here itself, and the market went up. And once it went up, you can see that it triggered the MA30, and that is where you have your moving average signal, the green colored dots. And when that happened, that means the market will have two potential movement. One is downtrend, and one is uptrend. So the thing is this, it shows downside, so the market sold down. Okay, fair enough. But you look carefully, guys, this way get very interesting. If you put the line across it, with the white line you draw, you put it this way, you will notice that the market have purposely came down, touches the line, and then rebound very strongly. And that is a very strong buy signal. A very, very strong buy signal. Okay, and then what happened? You can see that the market started to recover, and then a new stacked diamond came in. You draw a line across it, and again it came with the green dot. So straight away you know it's either this way up or this way down. The market chose upwards, bang, all the way up to KTR plus 2. So what you could have done is that KTR plus 1 take some profit first, is what we mentioned, because every level take some profit, and then KTR plus 2 take more profit. Okay, so for those who have traded with us, we can go. Congratulations, this is how you trade gold today. Very simple way of trading. So gold, where could it be heading? Let's take into a bigger picture now. So gold today is a DJDD, so there is a very high chance gold can go all the way up. So where can it go? I think the KCB at this 32.89 is possible. So watch out for the upside of 32.89. And of course, you look at the 5% rule. Let me just bring to you right now. You can see that this is gold. Okay, you can see that if you take this number, the two of them, one, two, three, four, divide by two, you have the midpoint. See, this is the 50% side. So this is what you have right now. The 90%, this is 95%. So the middle ground is what 92.5%. And you can see that gold really stays exactly at that point. So that means there's a very good chance that gold could rebound back to the 95% zone. And that is, how much is that? Let me just clear my screen a little bit. And then it should be at, how much is that? 33.25, 33.25. Okay, so I'm gonna write it down for you. Okay, guys, so now if the market can recover, you go there to 33.25 area. Okay, so that will be of gold. All right, if gold breaks down below the 32.38 level, then the selling may come back down to 31.50. Yeah, so watch out for that. Okay, so let's look at the next one. Is the Dow Jones now. Okay, bring the Dow in. Okay, the Dow today is very, very clear. I said this morning to you guys, that's a bit of a interesting twist. The MA30 is at the bottom, so it's bullish, but the MA200 is on top, it's bearish. So what we have around the long term is bearish, short term is bullish. So today, this morning, the opening price, if you had noticed this, the opening price and the high is identical. 41,282.7 is the opening price. The high is the same. Now we in PTP we call it Omega. Omega means that the market usually will have heavy selling today. So now the thing is this: the market broke below the important pivot level at 41,203. It broke below it right now. So it's a trigger classic sell signal. And down it's gonna aim for MLP, which is a level that I have placed some TP over there to buy back. But there's one more technical point that I love to see is 40,688 level. If the market can come down to that point, that'll be pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so that is the Dow Jones. But of course, you'll say again, but KEL, but the KSI and the KCX is different direction. Exactly. So again, lot size reduce, take profit along the way. That is how you should be trading with the CRAZII system. All right. And of course, at the same time, you can see that you have your NASDAQ today. Let's bring it in right now. Oh, okay, you want me to show the 5-minute chart of the Dow Jones? Okay, give me a minute. Yeah, okay, I'm sure you want to see that too. Okay, I bring the Dow Jones in. Okay, Dow Jones is hovering at the 90th percent mark itself. And unless it breaks below the 40,626, which is exactly the KCB area, if not, right, I don't think it will go down much, at least unless it cover back the entire chocolate bar itself. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, the Nasdaq has the same thing like the Dow Jones is steering below the pivot 2 level, very near to the MLP, KSI green, KCX black. So this is a very typical sign. And even the MA200, MA30 is identical. So that's why the market will be down today, but there will be profit. I mean, there will be buyers along the way because the market is still pretty bullish at the moment right now. Yep. Okay. So would it be the same for S&P 500? Let's take a look. S&P 500 also identical, and you have even clearer trades there. You can see that the opening price and the pivot is almost identical. So the MLP will be the first target, 5635. That'll be the first target, and then the rest will be 5584 for the KCB. KSI, KCX all against it. That's why the selling will be there, but it will not be very strong. So do take profit along the way. Yeah, very important. Now, next market that we want to talk about, it will be um the dollar yen. Let's bring dollar yen into the picture. Okay, the dollar yen is a confirmed sell this morning. The opening price is already below pivot 2, and that is the very good to sell. MLP is also below, is also above them. So below OP is a sell already, plus the classic sell signal from the pivots and MLP, and now it's going to test the MA30. So the dollar is actually weakening. The dollar is weakening. That's why you can see that the dollar yen is coming down because the yen is strengthening. Okay, so it could go back down because this is a this is a diamond. So by right, you draw a line across it. It's a confirmed sell signal. So if the guy turns red, then the selling will be terrible. Yeah. So watch out for this 142,696 to 142.24. That is for the dollar yen. So if the dollar yen goes down, so obviously the euro should be likely going up, right? Okay, so euro now is recovering as what we've been mentioning. Euro, hold on a minute, let me just clear my screen a little bit. Right. Okay, so the euro this morning, you can see clearly it's a DJDD, okay, for the euro. And the opening price is 1.12995, and it's above MA30 is above MLP, so very good chance it's gonna go up, and it triggered the pivot 2 at the same time. So 1.1415 is possible for the euro currency in this coming day. And of course, pivot change every day. So the next target should be back to 140. This KCB level, and that's 1.1415 KCB level. Yeah, that's KCB level. Okay, so pound euro up, then pound should be up, right? Because pound has a KSI that's green in color. Yes, indeed, pound is a good buy at the moment right now. Opening price was below pivot 2 and straight away the support of MA30, and itself opening price is shoot up and cross MLP. So there is a very high chance to see pound traveling towards 1.3398 in the coming days because of this particular movement here. And do note this is a very strong potential elephant trade. Now I say potential because the market haven't break the previous high yet. So this is actually a elephant trade upside in the making. So traders watch out for that. Okay, 3 different currencies shared with you. And because today we have more time to ourselves and lots of questions, I can do a bit more for you. And this is the crude oil. Crude oil continue to fall. Now, ever since crude oil, right, basically I was bullish when it was here. We took some profit when it was here. And then when it went sideways and then for the diamond come in, I draw the line. I know that this very good chance that this crude oil will be screwed by the market. And truth be told, the market really, really came off. So it's very high chance that the market may be going to a recession because only when you see this crude oil coming down so fast, right? And then the market doesn't have no reaction to it. That means there's no real buyers in the market. So that's why it's very clear to me, in my opinion, US going to hit recession very, very, very soon. Okay. So crude oil could go lower. Don't get too involved first with for a while until the next signal comes out. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then for Bitcoin, let's take a look. Bitcoin has came off. I told you guys to be very careful. All right. So Bitcoin, wait a minute. How come my pivots? Yeah, the pivot on top. Yeah. Oh gosh, the pivot 2 is at 99,000. Oh my goodness. No wonder opening price only the market sell already. And the KSI is red in color, so confirm sell. Once the market goes below OP, confirm sell. So it's coming down right now. So there's a very good chance that Bitcoin will go to 91,037 in the near term. Where are we right now? 94,425, right? So we can see a 3,000 point drop on the Bitcoin. So think about this, guys. Nothing 100%, but just be careful. Yep. Okay, that will be all for today for the market talk. I'll come back shortly for the revision side. Thank you very much. Bye bye.